Feeling stressed? It's not just you. Stress is something we all face, whether it's from work, relationships, health worries, or the constant demands of daily life. But what if there was a way to reduce mental overload and find calm in the chaos? In today's video, we'll walk through 5 simple and powerful ways to manage stress and keep calm every single day. You don't need to have it all figured out today, but these tips will help you take that first step towards a more peaceful mindset. So let's dive in. 1. Prioritize self-care with simple breaks. When life feels chaotic, it's easy to forget the importance of self-care. Yet, carving out moments for yourself is one of the best ways to keep stress at bay. Simple breaks throughout the day allow your mind and body to rest, helping you recharge for whatever comes next. You don't need to take long hours off, but just stepping away for 5 to 10 minutes can make a world of difference. It could be as simple as taking a walk, stretching, or practicing a few minutes of deep breathing. These breaks don't need to be complicated. The key is to be intentional about taking time for yourself. You'll notice how even a short moment of pause can refresh your mind and restore your energy. And by making these breaks a regular part of your routine, you'll build resilience to handle stress better over time. Additionally, you could spend your break time doing something you enjoy, like reading a book, sipping on your favorite tea, or even engaging in a hobby. This is your time to disconnect from work, responsibilities, or anything else that may be adding pressure to your life. Over time, you'll realize that these moments of self-care not only give you a mental boost but also increase your productivity in the long run. They're essential for maintaining a balance between your personal well-being and the demands of life. The key is consistency. When you make time for yourself every day, it becomes a healthy habit that keeps stress in check. 2. Practice mindful breathing. Breathing deeply is one of the easiest and quickest ways to bring calm back into your life, especially during stressful moments. Mindful breathing helps you focus on the present moment, reducing the tension in both your body and mind. By consciously slowing down your breath and taking deep, steady inhales and exhales, you activate the relaxation response in your body. This simple practice can reduce feelings of anxiety and clear your mind. You don't need to wait for a stressful situation to practice mindful breathing. Try doing it in the morning before your day starts or during breaks to reset. You can even use it when you feel stressed at work or home, allowing you to quickly regain calm. With regular practice, it becomes second nature, and you'll find it easier to handle stress without feeling like it's taking over. Mindful breathing can also help you to center your thoughts, especially when your mind starts to race. It's a tool you can use in any situation, whether you're dealing with a difficult task at work or navigating a stressful conversation. Plus, it's incredibly simple. You don't need any special equipment, just your breath and focus. One of the best things about mindful breathing is that it takes only a few minutes to have an effect. You can easily incorporate it into your daily routine by practicing for 5 minutes in the morning or before bed. Over time, it helps you become more aware of your breathing patterns and gives you better control over your stress levels. 3. Organize and simplify your environment. Disorganized spaces often lead to disorganized minds. Organizing and simplifying your environment is a powerful way to clear mental space and reduce stress. When everything is in its place, you don't have to waste time looking for things or feeling overwhelmed by visual chaos. But it's not just about tidying up, it's about creating a space that promotes peace and productivity. Start by decluttering small areas in your home or workspace. This could be as simple as tidying your desk or organizing your kitchen counters. Once you begin, you might find that it motivates you to clean up other areas. The act of organizing doesn't just help with productivity, it creates a sense of control and order that calms your mind. Keeping your space neat and clutter-free encourages mental clarity, making it easier to focus on tasks and lessening that nagging feeling of being pulled in different directions. Plus, with less mess to manage, you'll feel lighter and more at ease. Taking time to simplify your environment also means removing distractions that can contribute to mental overload. This could involve creating dedicated spaces for work, relaxation, and even creative pursuits. When each space has a clear purpose, it becomes easier to focus on the task at hand and be present in the moment. Start small by organizing one room or area at a time, and as you clear up physical clutter, you may notice that it helps to clear up emotional and mental clutter as well. The simple act of decluttering can offer a huge sense of accomplishment, helping you feel more grounded and in control of your surroundings. 4. Disconnect from technology, even just for a little while. Technology is an essential part of our lives, but sometimes, constant connectivity can add to our stress and mental overload. Disconnecting from tech, even if just for a little while each day, can help you reduce mental overload and improve your sense of calm. We live in a world where it's easy to get caught up in endless emails, social media updates, and notifications. But turning off your devices for even 30 minutes can make a huge difference. Use that time to engage in something offline. Read a book, go for a walk, or just sit in silence. Stepping away from technology gives your brain a chance to rest and recover, helping you feel more grounded. Over time, this habit will help you find balance, keeping you from feeling constantly plugged in and overwhelmed by digital noise. It's about creating a healthy boundary between your personal space and the digital world. Technology is designed to keep us constantly engaged, but it can also create a sense of urgency that leaves us feeling drained. By scheduling tech-free time, you give yourself the chance to recharge and engage in real-life activities. Whether it's a couple of hours after work, during meals, or before bedtime, these moments of detachment can significantly reduce stress levels. Disconnecting doesn't mean cutting out technology entirely. It's about finding balance and reclaiming your time. When you give yourself permission to step away from devices, you open the door to greater focus, creativity, and peace of mind. 5. Set realistic boundaries and say no when needed. One of the most effective ways to manage stress is by learning to set realistic boundaries. It's easy to say yes to everything, especially when you want to please others or seem capable. But overcommitting yourself leads to burnout and mental overload. It's important to recognize that your time and energy are limited, and it's okay to turn things down when you feel stretched thin. Setting boundaries doesn't mean you're being selfish. It means you're protecting your well-being so that you can show up as your best self. Start by evaluating your commitments and recognizing what truly matters to you. Saying no to tasks or requests that don't align with your priorities helps you stay focused on what's important. It's about finding balance and making sure you don't stretch yourself too thin. Learning to say no isn't always easy, especially if you're used to taking on a lot of responsibilities. But once you begin to practice it, you'll notice how much lighter you feel. Remember, it's okay to put your needs first, and setting boundaries is a way to honor your time and energy. If you're worried about disappointing someone, remember that saying no is not an act of rejection. It's a way to protect your mental health so you can be present and effective in other areas of your life. Over time, you'll feel more empowered to assert your limits, helping you regain a sense of control and reducing stress. Now you have 5 simple ways to reduce mental overload and stay calm every day. By making small adjustments to your routine, whether it's taking a break, practicing mindful breathing, or setting healthy boundaries, you can start feeling more in control and at ease. Remember, stress is something we all deal with, but it doesn't have to take over your life. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on how to live a calmer, more balanced life. And if you've tried any of these tips or have your own favorite ways to stay calm, share them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Keep practicing and take it one step at a time. You've got this.